video, we are going to find the resultant vector using the component method. And here are the given vectors. And now we are going to graph this. So this is what the graph looks like using the Cartesian plane. So we have here the 60 degrees and 13 newtons. Letter B, 12 degrees, 10 newtons. For letter C, 24 degrees, 17 newtons. So we always start from the x-axis going to the y-axis. Since the letter A we have north of west, we will start from the west going to the north. So now we will get the theta. So we start here from the x-axis going counterclockwise. So in the vector A we have the 60 degrees. So we will just stop right here from the 60 degrees. So we got, it is two quadrant, we got 180 degrees. We will subtract 60 degrees from 180. So we got 120 degrees. So now this is our table. The m, which is the magnitude, and it is already given. The theta, which are the angle we got from the graph. So now we're going to get the x and y component. So to get the x component, we have to multiply the m, magnitude, cosine theta. So we have here 13 newtons cos 120 degrees. So we got negative 6.5. So here it is. And now to get the y component, we have to multiply the m, the magnitude, sine theta. So we have here 13 newtons sine 120 degrees. So we have 11.25. Since the third digit in the decimal is 8, we have to round it up. So we get 11.26. So after getting the x and y component, we will now get the summation of each component. So we will add all of these, and now we will get negative 12.25, the summation of x component. And for the summation of the y component, we will also add all of these. So we get now 2.27 for the summation of the y component. So our next thing to do is going to find the resultant. So in getting the resultant, we have to follow this formula, the square root of a squared plus b squared. The a is the summation of the x component, and the b is the summation of the y component. So we have here negative 12.25 squared plus 2.27 squared, then square root. So we got 12.45. Since we have to round it up, we will get 12.46 newtons. Don't forget the unit. And now we are going to get the tan theta. So the tan theta is the opposite over adjacent, which is the y over x. The y is the summation of the y component, while the x is the summation of the x component. So we have 2.27 divided by negative 12.25, so we get negative 0.18, and we will round it up, so we get negative 0.19. And now we were going to inverse this. Multiply the tan to the negative 1 to the negative 0.19. Since I have already my answer in this calcul, I will just press shift then tan. So we got here negative 10.49. We'll also round this off. Since there is no negative direction, we'll just disregard the negative. And now we have 10.50 degrees. So now this is our final answer. 12.46 newtons, 10.50 degrees north of west. Why north of west? Because our x component is negative and our y component is positive. So that's all. Thank you.